Las Vegas, Nevada, May 31st through June 2nd. Join a bunch of juicy hogs, a bunch of Discord dorks, a bunch of pay pigs, a bunch of sad incels, a bunch of podcast nerds, a bunch of stupid puppets, a bunch of fat losers, a bunch of complete hacks. Join Nobody Likes Onions. Who are these podcasts? Tukey, Bedabbler, Ray DeVito, Pat Dixon, Earl Skakel, and more for a weekend of stand-up and live podcast in Sin City. Get your tickets now at Hackamania.com and use promo code Tukey. We're doing it.
What's going on, you guys? Yeah, everyone grab their pink comforter.
I got the worst haircut ever. This is my haircut. Look at that.
Oh, and then you said Pat Dixon does have a past.
He's Ray DeVito. His chin is kinda neato. He's Ray DeVito. He is a Guido. He's not a pedo. His name is Ray DeVito. Problems with his pedo. He's kind of retardito. He's Ray DeVito. His chin is pretty neato. That Ray DeVito. Your information he'll repeat-o. That stinky Guido. That's Ray DeVito. Rock Bottom podcast starts now.
What is up? What's going on, you punks? That's right. We're doing it. I'm back in front of the treadmill, the broken treadmill. I don't even know it's not broken. It actually works. I just have that to mock Derek when he's on the Quad Father.
I thought you were actually going to use the fucking thing eventually. It's just sitting there doing nothing. Why don't you prove that it works? Put you on the spot.
Hell yeah! How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you, man? How was Hackamania?
It was awesome, man. I was you guys were doing a stream. I jumped on your stream for a little bit to talk to you guys about it, and then I did my stream for a little bit. I checked out of the hotel at I checked out of the hotel yesterday afternoon, but I was there because my flight was at midnight last night. So the guy said I could use a business center to stream. I think he did not know. I think he thought it was just like on like a 20-minute conference call because they like closed at 8:00 Vegas time. The business center.
And you got the boot. Yeah, I saw some of that.
Yeah, he was like, he moved me to another area. But then when I moved to the other area, that's when Melton texted me like, hey, I'm en route to come pick you up to take you to the airport. So that's why the second stream, which I guess it's on my Patreon, is the second stream, which is literally just like a 10-minute stream. Right. But I did not put up the first stream. And one of the reasons why I made the first stream private is because the guy with the, what do you call it?
Herpes. The guy with herpes, monkeypox, monkey lip.
This guy, by the way, I should have done drawings at Hackamania. People were asking about drawings, but I did not. One, I thought about maybe doing some drawings, but yeah, I guess Brennan was striping, so I put it on private, but I will unprivate it, put it members only, and also post it on Patreon. But another reason why I did not want to do, because someone asked me like, hey, why don't you do some art at Hackamania? And some people asked me for drawings. But this lady, her name is Shirley Temple Black. That's
are you sure people didn't just want you to make cum drawings? Are you sure that's not what they came
that's
for?
Minji.
Well, you hang out with her. Maybe they assumed you were into the same kind of stuff, and maybe they thought they could get a nice cum drawing out of the old Raymond.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send Minji the link. See if she wants to jump on too. And also Elise Edwards. We all like Elise Edwards, right?
Yeah, let's get some women up in here. That's right. Get this sausage party over with. I did see you got your Hackamania.com interstitial up still. You need to get rid of that thing, your intro.
Yes, I put that up on purpose just because I like a little longer intro than what I usually do. So I need to add something to my intro to make it longer. If that's
that is a thing. That is a thing. Yes, indeed. get some women up in here. Did you meet any hot ladies out in Vegas? Was there any cuties?
Yeah, there was. Speaking of which,
There's one
Victoria
of them right there.
was very attractive. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Ooh la la, Victoria.
Yeah, she's very. There was a lot of Sketty was there. She's attractive. Guy was there. She's attractive. Yeah, there was. And now I'm gonna feel like now someone's KB. We all know she's attractive. Yeah, there was some
Big fucking
loose-
tits too.
Lucy Tightbox. She's good looking. Yeah,
hottie.
Sabrina was there from Sabrina and Sal, and I like it. They brought a friend with them, and their friend. I think Sabrina's friend's name is Mindy. I don't know, Mindy.
Mandy B.
But her boyfriend is a big podcast fan, and I was the only one he knew because he's like Norman and Liz talk about you all the time on Tuesdays with podcasts. He's like, oh, you're Ray DeVito.
We love the
Tuesdays with stories, not Tuesdays with yeah. So I didn't know that because I know
I'm a Tuesday. I'm a Tuesday. I'm a fan of Tuesdays with Stories. That's what they call us, the Tuesdays. Like your fans are the Raytards. So like who are some of the cooler guys you gotta meet you never met before?
Dude, I kind of don't want to get into it because I don't want to miss names. But LL Cool E was great. The Bentleys, of course. Dude, Bentley and Tio Hank were a great team. Just watching them, like after the stand-up show, when Brennan was, I guess, sniping with Liam, and Liam was calling my phone, so I just gave my phone to Tio Hank. I let Tio Hank walk around and call like he just went around to people and gave my phone and said, "Hey, you're on the stream with Brennan." So I think that was, so yeah, Tio Hank and Bentley were, they were kind of like the MVPs of it. But yeah, I'm gonna mess up names, but Mario Fingernails was there, Gal Pulper 80, Mason in Portland, he's a good egg. Yeah, he was there. He was fantastic. Farrah Fanugan. I don't know if I want to. Sabrina and Sal, like I said. Hank is the man. Hank gave me a fucking gold chain. He fucking, yeah.
Everyone was making fun of you wearing 2 chains today. What's up with that? They're being mean to you, man.
That's Hanks.
You try to dress to impress and wear that fine jewelry and people talking shit about you, Ray. That ain't nice.
Yeah, no. Hank was a man. I was wearing his gold chain. We're fucking doing it. He's got a gorgeous girlfriend. Too? No, and then he's like, hey man, you got to come down to Colombia. He's in Colombia, and he's like, you got to come down to Colombia, and we got to make this happen. We gotta make this happen. And he's like, he sent me some videos of like the women he wants to hook me up with, and he's a good looking guy, and his wife is fucking smoking too. So I don't know. Is this a Ricadas of the Dabbleverse?
Yeah, I think April moved down to Colombia. Right, she's looking for some new mates. Maybe some new famous podcasters in Colombia.
Yeah, I mean that's where the Ricadas get their cocaine, right? 55 pounds, I tell you, 55 pounds. That's a lot of pounds. That's a lot of pounds. And I also want to hear this. I do want to say this because I said on my stream yesterday. No, the guy after me did fine. I'm not saying he didn't. I just said if you would have had Dabble, like Victoria will tell you, I had trouble following non-Dabbleverse jokes with regular jokes because people wanted to hear Dabbleverse stuff. So when I was doing Dabbleverse stuff, like the room was like lit on fire. When you try doing real jokes, they were okay-ish, but they're like, yeah, go back to the Dabbleverse. People wanted to hear Dabbleverse stuff.
Yeah, I definitely saw that. We all watched that. The main thing I watched from Hackamania was just your stuff through MLC. So watching your set, you fucking killed, man. You saved Hackamania.
I didn't save it. No, it was a good time regardless.
Take some credit.
I didn't save Hack. It wasn't.
Well, you were the biggest
fun
winner
regardless. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to compare sets, but yeah, like I did notice, like when I got off stage, and this is what I said on my stream yesterday, the one that I got to put on Patreon when this is over, but yeah, whoever went up and like he did fine. I'm sure he's a very funny comic, but like I said, people wanted to hear Dabbleverse stuff, so like when I got off stage, people like came in the other room to the bar area. To hang out with me, and I'm like, the show's still going. Get back in there. Get back in there. You got this guy and you got Earl. There's still more stand-up show. So that's all I was implying. That's all I was saying. I was not saying anything negative. People are like, Ray said the guy couldn't follow him. That's not what I was saying. I was saying I was doing Dabbleverse stuff. But the second I didn't talk about Dabbleverse stuff, people didn't really want to hear jokes. They're like, Dabbleverse stuff. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about blah, blah, blah. And that's what I would... so
did you meet some new content creators like Dick Masterson? He was there?
Yeah, he's a good dude. Brian Johnson, very nice guy. He's going to do my podcast coming up. Yeah, who was the podcast before the comedy show? Do you know?
No, I don't.
Yeah, there was a podcast before the comedy show. And that guy who did it with Vinnie Paulino was the guy who went up after me. And again, he was fine. I'm not saying he wasn't fine. People like took it like, oh, well, you can't. No, I didn't mean that. He was a funny guy. I'm just saying he didn't really like talk about Dabbleverse stuff. And then I do want to point this out. So people are texting me, Chad wants to pay people money to get a fucking mugshot of. I don't know if there's a mugshot of me.
Yeah, he said $500 if anyone can get the Dewey mugshot, even though you were never charged. Apparently, you were taken in, picture taken, all that crap.
I don't know. If they took a picture of me, I don't know because I was out of it. That's when I was like out of it. I was in seizure mode. But if there is a picture, yeah, I would like to see it too. So yeah, I would like to see if I have one. I have no idea. But if you look at there's nothing on my arrest record ever. My arrest record zero. No misdemeanors, no nothing. No misdemeanor Elliots or anything. But by the way, okay, so let's look at this. So Chad's, I guess, jealous of me for Hackamania, right? Like that's what he's jealous.
Yeah, because you were, like I said. Everyone agrees that you were the belle of the ball, buddy, whether you like it or not.
All right. That's other people's words. But I will say this. Chad's
he was jealous. That was your question. Yes.
But Chad has had... Let's look at the Dabbleverse. Chad, I guess, he's a decent hype man, and he's fine in, like, middle America doing comedy. Like, if he would have done his act, like his dry bar act or whatever the hell he did at Atlantic City, it would have bombed. It wouldn't have went well. They just wanted to hear Dabbleverse jokes. Like, so he would have eaten a dick. So Chad, in his time in the Dabbleverse, has had how many times to do comedy? His first opportunity was the MLC roast. We all know how that went. So 0 for 1.
Then AC.
No, I'm talking about the first time, the MLC roast of Kevin Brennan.
Yes.
And he did the worst on that, even though he was the only one on the entire panel that was actually on MLC all the time. The rest of the people were never on MLC, really, that were on the roast. So that's 0 for 1. He took the egg out of he made Buschetti look like a Rhodes Scholar. So 0 for 1. Number 2 was his roast battle with me, which he also got his ass kicked. So 0 for 2. And then the third one would be Atlantic City, 0 for 3. I'm not saying... So, Chad, instead of trying to come at me with like, hey, let's get family members, let's like do this, do that, just be funny, dude. You had how many chances? I don't think he's capable of writing Dabbleverse comedy. Clip it, my lost interest. I don't think Chad is capable of writing in-the-moment jokes. I don't think he can. He's had opportunities to prove. That's what Hackamania was, writing Dabbleverse jokes. And that's what I did. Wrote Dabbleverse jokes, and those what killed. Those are what did great. When I tried going into like regular jokes, they did okay, but I couldn't even follow my Dabbleverse stuff, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and a lot of people said like Pat Dixon didn't do very well. Maybe he didn't do whatever Dabbleverse content. Did he try to just stick with his regular set? Did you see it?
I saw it. He also went up on the second part. He went up on the. He did fine. No, he did fine. Like I said, like from what I saw, people did fine. But then again, I'm a joke listener, so I'm not like listening to the crowd reaction. But yeah, they did want to hear Dabbleverse stuff, if that makes sense. That's what they wanted. They wanted Dabbleverse jokes. They wanted Dabbleverse material, and that's what they were looking for. They were not looking for. Yeah, you know, like I think even if you saw, like at the end, I was doing a bit that like took a while to like construct, and people like coming in with you, like talking as you're talking and stuff, which is fine. But it was more like they weren't like let's shut up and listen mode at any point. It was more like they were fun, they were great, but like it was more like they wanted Dabbleverse and.
Yeah, on your set specifically, the second you stopped talking Dabbleverse stuff, the very first joke after that, you could tell people were just like drifting off. They were like, "Come on, Ray, Dabbleverse."
Yeah, no, I mean, I see Shmuel in the free chat. I don't read the free chat, Shmuel, but the fact, I'm not saying people are not funny. No, people are funny. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the Dabbleverse stuff killed more than the other stuff. Yeah, joke. The guy who went before, everybody was good. Everybody that was on the show was funny. Nobody was not funny. Everyone that I went and I listened to their jokes were funny. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying Dabbleverse material is what killed the most. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
So you're saying Chad wouldn't have done good with celibate?
Yeah. So Chad's 3 times performing for Dabbleverse or like just doing jokes that were supposed to be in the moment was 1, the MLC, the Kevin Brennan roast. We all know how that went. He did the worst out of everybody. The second one was his roast battle against me. We saw how that went. He was fucking atrocious. And then his third time would have been Atlantic City. And the highlight of that was him singing that song, Celibate, Celibate, Wait Till You're Married. So you see where his material gets him.
Or lack thereof. No, like he couldn't come in there like, we're doing it, we're having it. Quad Father, he's in a wheelchair. Do you guys remember when I dropped the catalytic converter on my eye? You remember Kumi? He couldn't do all the greatest hits and like do 10 minutes of the greatest hits of all the stupid shit he's done in the Dabbleverse.
He should. I don't think he'd do it.
That. If he was self-deprecating, let's say, yeah, it would probably be good.
Yeah,
that was like advice more than it was like thoughts on how he could fucking steal the show.
Yeah, I don't think he's capable of doing that. I don't think he's like, has he shown that he could be funny in the moment ever? I'm being honest.
Yeah, I mean, no, not for me.
Yeah, like I don't think that there's been a time where I was like, oh, Chad was funny in the moment. Like I don't remember. And again, I'm a comedian in the Dabbleverse. I want every comedian in the Dabbleverse to be fucking funny. I want them to be hilarious. I want Chad to be great. I want fucking Shuli to be great. I want Brennan's retired, but I want everyone to be great. So this way they want to also go see me. So okay, they go to those shows and then they also go to see my show. That's what I want. I would love to see that. That's what I'm looking for.
Maybe you guys can do roast battle. Someone just sent me a message that says Ray was hammered. Can we trust his memory?
Yeah. Oh, I was drunk. I'm not saying I wasn't drunk. I was definitely drunk. I mean, I was pretty buzzed. When I went on stage, I wasn't. I waited purposely after my stand up to like really
get it on. But yeah, you're only in Vegas. Like, what else are you supposed to do? Have some fun, party it up.
Finkelstein Shit Kid, Ray Robin NLO's Hunchback. BF, your set is why you kill. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, and I had my set. I listened to my set. My set was great. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, man, I fucking killed it. What do you want me to do?
He's saying
Fucking...
you rubbed his hunchback. Maybe it was like a lucky thing that you rubbed the lucky hunchback. How big was his hunchback? You saw it in person.
He's a big dude. We all seen Patrick. He's a big dude. And also, man, shout out to like, honestly, everything they had to like set up for that show was, it was a lot of work. It's pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible. Everything that like he put into it. Shout out to Patrick, dude. I mean, he put in a lot of work, and we all made some money because of it. So,
yeah, let's get into that.
I'm not gonna. I'm not going to talk about the money, but yeah, I did.
You made money though.
Yeah.
Just you got money. Okay.
Yep.
Good enough.
Yeah, we made money. That's nobody's business. And by the way, no one should talk about money. Like, what the fuck is
everybody?
This? Like, everyone's gonna talk.
Okay, you said you want to talk about Dabbleverse shit. That's the only thing people ever talk about in the Dabbleverse is who made money and what and why and how and fuck. It's never ending, man. Kevin was saying you weren't going to get paid. Everyone was saying you weren't going to get paid, and you got paid. So there you go. There's that. Out of the way. Moving on.
It was a success, man. The whole time was great. Victoria, who was great. Ray, it was a blast, and you did great. Thank you. By the way, Victoria is hot, by the way. I think she's got a boyfriend, everyone. Just heads up, fellas. But, yeah, very attractive lady, I will say. This Victoria. All right, so I'm going to watch.
You got any videos of Victoria? Maybe we should watch those.
No, the only video I have involving Victoria, which I'm not going to show, is Beloved Chatter took it, was she was beating me up. She was beating me up. She was punching me, and she like picked me up off the ground. She's a strong little lady. I don't know why she was trying to like beat me up. I don't know what. I was being nice the whole time, and she tried to beat me up. She's a scrappy little lady, I tell you. But no, dude, the whole fucking thing was fucking great. Everything was great. Rocco Burger, KB said he's gonna put a poll to get you back on LLC. I know all the Ray Ignites want you back on. Dude, the guy tried to ruin my life just because I went to Vegas. Literally tried to ruin my life. And he thinks it's hilarious that he ruined my life. But thank you, Rocco Burger. I see what he did. That's Carl Hamburger and Rocco combined. Which also, first of all, not Rock. We all know Rocco, who's also Tukey. And by the way, man, how fucking great is Tukey? Rocco, a talented motherfucker. Like, I think he's the king of the Dabbleverse. What do you think?
I've always thought so. Yeah, absolutely, 100%, 100%, absolutely.
Yeah, he's fucking great. I mean, yeah, okay, fine. Friday night was my night. Saturday night, the podcast, that was Melton, Carl, and Tukey. That was their thing. Like they carried it home. They fucking were fantastic. All right, let's watch. So you want to watch a clip? I guess this would be a clip of KB sniping me. You want to see Brennan sniping my comedy or no?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I've seen it, but sure, I don't care. Have you seen it?
No.
Yeah, KB and Liam sniping you was it. That, like I said, that's how I watched you, was through their eyes, because I had nothing else going on. So yeah, I watched it. And they were funny. You did great, I thought.
Yeah, and by the way, man, yeah, what the fuck was I gonna say? Yeah, I haven't watched it. I just saw it a little bit. Like I was watching it when I was on the plane and stuff. Bo Bjornson, what are your thoughts on KB and Liam sniping you at Hacka? Yeah, I'm gonna get into that. Again, I didn't know they were sniping me or whatever. I just Melton let me know that they were sniping, so that's why I began the set with "fuck Kevin Brennan." That's when I like began the set.
We heard Ray,
dude. Like,
yeah, we heard you.
But it's also weird getting a standing ovation when you start, because it's only going down. It's only like quad jumping into a swimming pool. It's only going down. It's not coming back up. It's not to come back up.
Those are the facts.
Yeah, once you go down, it's tough to get it back. Like, it was like you can't, when you start up here, you can only go down. You can't, like.
Is that a rule for comedy? You can't close
Yeah.
out a show after you start that hot.
Yeah, when you get a standing ovation just walking out, it's like it's only going down.
Well, then you were automatically the winner. See, boom, you got a standing O just for showing up.
But then, luckily, I got a standing ovation somewhere in the middle after one. I don't know if I got one at the end. I don't remember if I got one, but I did get another standing ovation after something. So the fact that I got two, it's like, all right. But yeah, that's
probably not after you screamed at them at the end there. Jesus, Red.
Oh, that was a guy like talking at my joke, and it had to be like, "Shut up, dude! I wrote this joke. Let me get the fuck off stage. I gotta fucking get out of here. Shut up. Let me finish the joke." So
you hit him hard, man.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Let's get into it. What are your thoughts on? All right, let's watch them sniping me. But then once I was told that they were sniping, and it was fucking Liam, and then he was like calling my phone, I just gave it to Teal Hank and Bentley. And they just went around the room passing my phone. They just went around and everyone was just yelling at Kevin into my phone, which probably just helped Kevin. It's probably just put money in Kevin's pocket by them doing that. But I was like, you go ahead and fucking, I'm like, you guys talk to him. Mason in Portland, who's a great dude. Ray, it was a pleasure. Me and Quad road tripping to Hackamania 2. There's a Hackamania 2?
If they do one, I'll go down there with Mason in Portland. Definitely. He's driving right past my house anyway, so you might as well.
He's a great dude.
Stop by and talk to me. Said hi, buddy.
And I loved his old school Mariners hat. He had the old
trident like they do now.
No, he had like the old school, like who's before, like Harold Reynolds? Who's the oldest Mariners player I can think of? 1983 Mariners. I'll remember the name once I type it in.
Oh, just the Big M or whatever.
Yeah, who was on their team?
I'm all about the Ken Griffey era, man.
No, this is before. His hat was before that. He had like fucking
throwback.
Yeah, he had a throwback. We're talking God damn, their team sucked. I'm looking at their roster right now. Who the hell is Rick Sweet and Pat Putton? Tony Bernazard, who played for the Tribe. I didn't know he played for them at some. God, their team was horrible. Jesus, this is not fair. I guess Gaylord Perry.
Gaylord. You remember old Gaylord, don't you?
I remember Gaylord Perry. He's a Hall of Famer. But yeah, he had like that old, like, it's like that long stick with like the M is just at the bottom, like that. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not doing it well.
The trident. It's called the trident.
I'd be the worst gang sign member if that's what I was trying to do. But that's the hat he had. I like the hat. It's very old school.
That's the one I like. That's the one I remember.
No, his is from like 10 years before that.
Yeah, the trident.
That's what Mason Portland was wearing. All right, let's and then this is who I was looking for as far as what's her name? Black Shirley Temple. She had all right. I'm not finding her on Twitter. I put in Black Shirley Temple and I don't think it's coming.
That one?
Yeah, that's what he was wearing. But I'm looking for Black Shirley Temple, and it's not coming up on my... But yeah, she had drawings of me. Like, she had paintings, my paintings. She was selling my paintings. Someone bought one of my paintings, a painting of me. Which I don't know why anyone wants a painting of me. Oh, you know what else is hilarious? So my godparents just Googled Ray DeVito Las Vegas and said I was at Hackamania. So they like bought the package to watch Hackamania.
What they say?
They were like, you were great. We had no idea what you were talking about, but you were great. And it's like, I'm like, stay away from the Delverse. Don't let anyone know. Don't let anyone know you're in here.
Don't comment. Do not go in there and say a word, please. Yeah, that would be bad. Bad news. Yeah, I absolutely saw that fucking Franklin Sheckler put out a tweet today with like full names asking for people to contact and get and of course Kevin's running with
what's he saying?
He's giving out full names of your sister and shit, dude. And saying like that there's like $1,000 on the table. So they're just, I don't know if they're just fucking with you or if it's true, but whatever.
No,
they're trying to contact you.
Yeah, my family's not going. Yeah, everybody's.
I'm just saying they're being assholes about it still.
Okay. You know what? I know exactly who Franklin Sheckler is. I know exactly who he is. So, okay, buddy. I'm not doing that. Yeah. You I signed an autograph for you. You took a picture with me. You were my biggest fan. He's literally like the real life Stan. He's literally the real life Stan.
Stan Marsh?
Mm-hmm.
From South Park?
No, he's Stan. The Eminem Stan. He literally he's that Stan. He was like my biggest fan, and now like because he's scorned. But all right, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, he's a public guy. It's no big deal. Everything's public, right? That's how they act. Well, it's public. All
okay,
right.
Then he's public too. He's public too. He's public too.
Funny.
He's public too, Mike. Yeah. All right. You're public too, then, man. Yeah.
Oh, here's Big Ray. There we go.
Yeah. And also, there's what do you call it? There's a video that people want to put out. He did Drunk on Cringe's podcast that he's on. So there you go, Sheckler. But also, like, there's other stuff. I know exactly who that guy is. So, and people were like, hey, man, this. And I'm like, dude, I don't want anything to be evolve or stuff. But I mean, I don't know. There's
sometimes you got to fight fire with fire.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
I have a lawyer that wants to do something. I'm like, I'm not getting involved in that. But yeah, okay. All right, let's watch.
And that's Vinny Paulino on stage.
Yeah.
I can't even believe I have the privilege of introducing my next performer. Well, you just stole my privilege. Goddamn.
See, they're chomping at the bit.
Okay, you get away to bring this guy to the stage and you yell it out.
Finally.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know from the Rock Bottom podcast.
Oh my God, it's him.
I thought he'd be headlining.
Of course not. He stinks.
Fucking Liam. Liam is a guy who did road comedy and immediately got fired and wasn't allowed to do it again, and he was on TV at the time. Now, in Liam's defense, he was funny in New York City, but I could see him not doing well on the road. Like Chad can do well on the road because he does like simple jokes, where Liam is like all like nerdy did you see this painting that was at this exhibit? And like nerds will know what it is, but people in like middle America is like, what?
He's gonna make a joke about me following that guy.
Why the fuck would I talk about you, Liam? You know who is not on my mind at this moment? Liam McEnany. Things on my mind at this moment was not Liam McEnany. I was not going to do a joke about Liam at any point.
Oh
my God, it's him.
I thought he'd be headlining.
Of course not. He stinks.
He's gonna make a joke about me following that guy. He's got it.
Like he would be an idiot if he didn't make a joke about
Standing
it.
ovation. He had his flight got canceled.
He's got to be a moron if he didn't start with a joke about that guy being me.
I'd be a moron if I brought you up, Liam. No one's thinking about fucking Liam.
Liam's thinking about
Liam. He's talking to me.
I'm thinking about Liam because he's on the screen talking about I should be thinking of Liam. That's why I'm mentioning Liam.
Yeah, he's a dream sniper.
You guys haven't put a Hackamania?
People are pointing out that I'm fat in this video. I am fat. I am out of shape. I'm not gonna lie. I look like Chad right there. Look at that. I got a belly.
Now.
Oh, I got a belly, dude.
Anyone else decided to come here and it ruined their fucking life? Anyone else besides me? Say, hey, I'm going to Hackamania. Suddenly they get rid of all my gym memberships.
See?
You not going to every venue you're performing at? Fucking doing that? Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Then offering to fucking drive people out of prison to come fucking physically assault me and every one of my dicks. Yes. It's better be fucking good. Fucking buy my fucking download cards when this shit is over. Out there on the fucking merch of Jesus Christ, the fucking download.
Start with your merch pitch. That's professional.
Put like 30 months and I've aged like 25 years. That is seriously. I wish this upon nobody. Nobody should enter the down. The Dabbleverse should have a scared straight program. That is literally what the Dabbleverse should be. Mama, you want to be in the Dabbleverse? Are you sure? You sure you want to be in that? All right. Were you going to be living in your godparents' basement when you're 50? Are you sure you want to do this?
He's not wrong.
Yeah, that's why it's funny, Kevin, you fucking idiot. Yes, truth is what's funny.
Yeah, he loves when you make fun of yourself. That's like the only time he loves what you say is when you like beat yourself up. That's for
But that's true. That's why it's a funny joke, you dummy. You fucking dummy.
3 chicks said that they were.
Someone say that's alcoholism.
What'd you say?
3 chicks. I'm getting info that said 3 chicks that this guy was hanging out with said that you're way better looking than they thought you would be. There you go, buddy. If that's
I was?
more of an ego boost that you need.
I'm not that handsome. But I wasn't lying. Victoria's hot. First of all, I will never hook up with a woman in the Dabbleverse. Not that that's an option, but I'm just saying. Yeah, she was a lot of good-looking women.
I sent you a picture of that Shirley Black Temple chick too, by the way.
Oh, she's great. Yeah, she did artwork on me. I didn't know there was artwork on me that she sells. She sells paintings of me, and people bought them.
But okay.
People threatening to physical assault you every time. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. It says you and your baseball cards down there. Yeah, look at my eyes. Fucking your best friend can be a teacher. You're gonna sleep on his couch once a month.
That's a Teamster Tim joke. Yeah, again, it's funny because it's true. By the way, I messed that up. I wanted to say, instead of like look in my eyes, I wanted to say something about like the like blotches on my face, because that's how it is in the Dabbleverse. If you have like any blemish on your face, it's like, look at this, look at that, what a fucking weirdo. Who's missing this? Who has that fucking blemish? That's got to be fucking cancer or something. Like, you know what I mean? I wanted to like kind of go into that when I was like, how people pick out one little detail in someone's face and they're like, look at that, what is that? Let's zoom in on that. That's something I wanted to like fucking vent on.
Yeah, you didn't shave your neck good enough, so they're gonna zoom in on it.
Yeah, like that's kind of where I was going with that, but I kind of like forgot that like that's where I was gonna go with that riff. Like look at the red mark under his eyes. He puts cover up on it. I seen it. Like, and yeah, I do sometimes. I don't right now, but not at this moment. But I wanted to go into a vent about that, if that makes sense. About how people do that, but I fucked it up. Again, this is all like I'm writing. By the way, I've had like 2 hours sleep in the last 24 hours at this point, because I didn't get any sleep going out there. All right.
Teamster's there. Teamster is there.
Yeah, take my hand. You're my bitch. But guess what? No one gets laid in the Dabbleverse, so don't worry about it. No one gets an erection in the Dabbleverse. That's not how it works. You have sex once every 4 years, and it's a 45-year-old mother of 4 divorcee We showed you pictures how she fucking banged Steven Tyler 15 years ago. But you raw dog it anyways, because that's what you do. And the fucking Dabbleverse. They got Dr. Seeds here. I might have an STD.
That's something that I talked about on my podcast. Do you remember me talking about that on my podcast?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's checking his prostate. He's gonna check my balls for fucking
activity.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done riffing.
Ever since KB dumped me,
Why is Liam critiquing comedy? You know what I mean? That's like you critiquing. That's like you critiquing people walking.
Yes, exactly.
It's like, what are you doing? Just like Liam hasn't done comedy in 15 years, you haven't walked in 15 years. It's the same shit. Like, neither of you do it anymore.
Hey,
So
he
why
does
you-
consider himself a comedian, though. From what I can gather on podcasts, he does consider himself a comedian still.
See, like, this is a joke that would have killed at fucking Hackamania if I would have just talked about that. Like, Liam critiquing my comedy. Like, he hasn't done it in 15 years. That's like Quad critiquing people walking. You haven't done it in 15 years. Same.
Yeah, how come I didn't
you
make
gotta-
it into your set? I should be jealous.
Yeah, you should be jealous. You should be pulling a link. He's obviously going to talk about me right now. We're all
Obviously.
sitting down. He's obviously going to be like, this is all, it's going to bring it back to. By the way,
Yeah.
Chad, just write jokes about fucking the Dabbleverse. You be fine. Chad, please be funny. Because if you're funny, people will go see you and they will go see me. You understand what I'm doing? You understand what I'm trying to do? Be funny. Like, you have more of a chance of being funny than Felicia or fucking Stevie Lou. So I need you to be funny, Chad. Quit trying to contact my family members. Pick up the pen, write some jokes, be funny, so people will see you, and then they will also come see me, and the people that see me will come see you. So fucking focus on that.
He always looks at everyone losing as him winning. That's the only time he wins is when something bad happens to you guys.
Well, then he would be winning because my life does suck a dick. I'm not saying it doesn't.
something fucking formed on his lip. I live on his lip now. I think that's what it is. I think that's fucking literally just me living on his lip. Every time he opens his fucking mouth.
That's you, Kevin.
Are you talking about me, my lip?
Yeah, he's talking about how like
Yeah.
he lives on your lip.
Jesus Christ. But he's a nice guy. I wish him well. I wish him well. Christ. Oh.
Look at the camera, Ray.
Lord,
Talk to
I'm
me.
gonna do some stand-up jokes. I just
No,
wanted to vent. Am I allowed to vent? Can I fucking vent?
that should be your act, Ray.
All the comments you saw before me. They're fucking good.
Ray co-headlining.
Good times. Shout out to my buddy Obnoxious John. We all like Obnoxious John. Roger OJ. He's a son of a. He's a big Pantera fan. You guys into that fucking pussy music? You like that pussy music? What are you guys all gay here? You like
Okay, he's
that
transitioning to
music?
material now.
It's not gonna be good.
Yeah, he was telling me like I didn't know like a Dimebag Darrell was like a great guitarist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
transitions-
actually, he was correct about that. We'll have to
What-
give him
what's
credit.
that?
Kevin was like he did see that was coming. That people weren't going to like anything other than Hackamania material.
Oh, I knew that
A
while I was.
Dabbleverse, excuse me.
I knew that while I was. I knew that exactly. 12. Noga, I'm getting. I love Noga, but I'm getting reports about Noga as my moderator. So I have to go do this. I
Unmoderate Noga, is that what you're saying?
yeah, and I like Noga, but I guess they're
Getting blocked, banned.
yeah from one
Noga's saying question mark.
Yeah,
Love it.
I got some messages. Noga, I don't know. Someone said you were blocking super chatters, or whatever. I don't know if that's true, but talk to me in private, Noga. We'll work it out. I don't know if that's a real thing. Yeah. It is weird because I only got 12 super chats, and I mean, not to be like, but I usually do good. So the fact that I don't have any tonight is different. All right, let's go back to. But Noga, talk to me offline. What's happened? Like the only one I had to do that to before was Northwest Ken.
KB said unmod her too while you're at it.
Oh, is she in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. I got rid of my screen. That's not the screen I wanted to get rid of. I was trying to go at it. All right. All right, so where's But yeah, talk to me offline, Noga, because I like you. I have no problem with you. I'm just going with the messages I'm getting at the moment. Oh, all right. Let's get back into it, man. Yeah, it was nice hanging out with KB and Beloved Chatter, two of my moderators. At the
KB's the best. I love KB. Yeah. She's an awesome lady.
And then that whole story, like I took that edible. I don't know if that edible was as potent as I said it was. Like I was definitely stoned, but I wasn't like wasted. I got it from K-Fur, and we all like K-Fur. K-Fur's a good egg. And don't get me wrong, I got stoned, but I wasn't like, but I didn't drink for like 2.5 hours because of it. All right, let's get back to the. All right.
That should be your act, Gray.
What the fuck is Liam commenting? Like, what the fuck is Liam commenting? Look how tiny that fucking mug is in his fucking hand. Look how giant of a fucking
fat fingers can barely fit in that fucking the handle.
Look how far away his breasts are between each other. Look like fucking goalposts.
Did you say breasts?
Yeah, look like his nipples look like they'd be like goalposts. They're like that wide. You can kick a field goal through them. That's a lot. That's a very wide.
Ray.
Yes.
Jesus,
I'm sorry. He's fucking shitting on me during this. Fuck Liam.
Time to troll back.
Look at the camera, Ray. Talk to me.
Daddy wants to. Daddy wants attention.
That should be your act, Gray.
Ray Crow headlining.
By the way, I got a message, Noga. I guess there's more than one Noga, so there might be a troll Noga. Noga, talk to me offline. Let me know what's going on. All right.
He's a son of a. He's a big Pantera fan. You guys into that fucking pussy music? You like that pussy music? What are you guys all gay here?
Okay, he's transitioning to material now.
It's not gonna be good.
No, they just wanted to hear fucking rant.
A guy like Daryl, who's like a great guitarist, got killed in Ohio by a fan.
I ate him.
I was like, oh, drug related? He's like, what? No. The dude was sober from drugs for 30 years. Why do you think it's drug related? Like, his fucking name is Dimebag. Like,
this happened 10 years ago, by the way.
Shut up, Liam. This conversation did not happen 10 years ago. The conversation, God, look at that fucking profile picture of me. You can see my gut, dude. I look fat there. You see that?
50 years old, Ray. You got a normal dad bod.
Oh, God. I can be better than that.
They don't want to hear this.
No. If he transitioned back to Hack first from that.
Look, that actually got a laugh. As they're shitting on the joke, it did get a laugh, but you're right. It did not get as big of a laugh as Dabbleverse shit.
And you guys are like,
yeah, he figured it out.
I'm not doing it. What am I going to do? Roast a fucking puppet?
Yeah.
They would love that. Ray, you should have picked up a pen.
You missed a joke.
They're going to fucking try to cancel. This guy goes to Panera. Let's get him kicked out of Panera for life.
We should do that. We should get him kicked out of Panera.
Yeah, the fact that Kevin thinks that's fun. Yeah, I am being serious. but also the fact that Kevin thinks that's funny, that like people are like ruining shit in my personal life, is fucked up.
No, he's only laughed about the Planet Fitness thing every day since it's happened. He brought it up every day. Like,
Every club Ray joins.
That's what I have to do on the jokes. I'm not fucking talking about what a piece of shit Chad Zumach is.
Oh, shit, Chad.
Oh, shit. Where's Chad now?
Where is he, Chad? Like that?
All Chad has to do is write jokes. There's so many jokes right there about me for him to write that he just will not write.
On the link. All you gotta do is talk about Chad and Stuttering John. You'll win here.
What's your car, a fucking transformer?
So this is 15 to 20 minutes set.
Oh, Jesus.
They're cheering that someone in Chad's family died. I don't know if that's right.
it is right. That's what we do here. You gotta laugh at tragedy, man. Come on.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Ray does have
It
a
is.
gut. That's what the chat
I
saying.
don't want to listen again. Yeah. Every time he stream snipes me, I just like literally explain to my guest who he is, and he lost me in a roast battle for $1,000. And then
Not
I just read the roast
$1,000,
joke.
liar.
All the times he's
It was $750 I won. It was supposed to be $1,000. Who didn't give me that $250, huh, guy? Who didn't give me the? This guy didn't give me the $250 I was promised. Right there.
Daddy Herpy. Daddy
Yes.
Herpy stingy.
He spent that $250 on fucking diaper medicine for his fucking lip.
I think it's paste.
I don't know.
been arrested. And they just watch it fucking steam this fucking
Your
glass.
humor is topical, just like the ointment that KB gets.
There we go.
Period.
That's a joke.
Loser. This guy sucks. You suck. Hey, how about Rob Laws for a milk for selling this place out?
Right. You don't know what to do. Give him a round of applause with somebody. The MC, somebody, the bartender, the waitresses.
Yeah, let's party like we're in Minnesota. And we got assault rifles, cocaine, and there's kids locked in the other room.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking do it.
That's pretty good.
See, there you go. Even Liam's complimenting me. Yeah, I fucking did pretty good.
Jesus, man.
Stay topical.
Like, you can't compete with that if you're Aaron, right? You can't compete with that. It's fucking Nicky Montana. That's fucking. You can't fucking.
All right, now he's doing all the jokes he did on his podcast 10 times.
Oh, he did?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because guess what, Liam? I do jokes on my podcast. That's how it works.
And that's what the people want to hear.
Yeah. There's a reason why some people watch my podcast.
And you don't
He
have.
picked up a pen.
All right, there we go. All right.
Yeah, it was good, man. So obviously you're reacting to Chad doing the My Lost Interest clip. You saw that? Is that what you were getting at? Did you see some of his comments about your shit?
No.
Oh, there's a whole
No, I was
video
doing that
him
because of that.
trashing you.
Oh, really? All right, let's watch that. I didn't know that was a real thing. Oh, Mason Portland. All right, we read this one. Pleasure. Dude, it's awesome meeting you, dude. Me, Quad, road tripping to Hackamania, too. Yeah, someone sent me a clip of Bob Levy complimenting me, which was nice. Quad, since you're a friend of Stuttering John, how do you feel about him doxing people, including Rocco? Is that someone you want to be associated with?
Yes, I want to be associated with him. And yeah, I don't know. Doxing Rocco? Did he dox Rocco? I don't remember that. I think Vince's lawyer was doing more of that shit.
I think he did a while ago.
Okay, so those guys doxing each other, I don't really give a fuck because they keep doing it to each other over and over and over again. And I would say that they started it for the most part in many of those situations. G. Rob, I know you probably don't like hearing that, but it is the truth. I would say they started fucking with Stuttering John years ago, and they won't leave him alone. And they bring. I wouldn't like to see pictures of my fucking kid out there. So same shit. I get it. I would probably strike back too.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a piece of shit move. Like this whole Yeah, it's pretty garbage. Victor Mature, Lurch. Did they look for your filter in the pool? I don't know who Lurch is. Oh, they're talking about me? Am I Lurch? Am I
Can't
Lurch? I'll be Lurch. I hope they find my filter. I'll be Lurch. I don't know, but thank you, Victor Mature. Thanks for the $2. Beloved chatter, send me Sheckler's name. We'll get his mom on MLC. Yeah, no,
or at least his sister. Maybe
Yeah.
not the mom, just the sister.
Yeah. The thing that sucks about that, like that guy was like my biggest fan, and then like, not anymore. But it's all good. Borgo, Ray, when can we start working on your real job resume? MBA in finance from what year? BGSU, right? Entry level accounting. Okay. So apparently I'm going to work for Borgo. Borgo's recruiting me to work at the Borgo, the Borgo company. It'd be great if it was called the Borgo company. It's called 8 Toes. It's called 8 Toes. We got 8 Toes and we're all in. We're all in with 8 Toes. I'll be in the
Borgo Co.
company.
That has a ring to it.
Oh, I got this for Borgo, dude. I went I went to the Mafia Museum, the Mob Museum in Vegas, and I got
Where's that at? The Flamingo?
no,
Gotta go to
it's
the
right
source.
across this. It's right across the street from where I was staying at the I was at the Grand, and they have so apparently the Mob, there's a radio where they would like call in like horse races. So this is for you, Borgo. Let me find it on my voice memos, and I'll just play it. Because this is like, they had like the phone that the Mafia would call in and tell the bookies. So like you can like listen to.
We've relayed horse racing results to off-track bookies around the country, giving them the most up-to-date information possible. Like track conditions, jockey changes, winners, losers, anything that gave them the edge.
Oh, that was it. That was supposed to be like what they would like use on the phone to like call the Mafia to tell them like, all right. I thought it'd be more interesting than that, but I guess the Mob, they had a phone like in Vegas for the Mob for like horse racing stuff to be like, hey, bet on this horse, bet on that. That's what I thought it was supposed to be, like how it would sound. I just recorded it on my phone, and I was thinking of you, Borgo, but apparently they were like, you pick it up and they're telling you how to. EFS, who's a good egg, who's also in Vegas. Fucking great guy. And then he came to my comment show at the Church of Satire in Hanover, Pennsylvania. All he said to me, he bought my download card and goes, fuck Chad Zumach. He goes, you're funny, fuck Chad Zumach. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a message I can get with. Fuck Chad Zumach.
I like this Ross Dogg's Broken Spirit. Your standing ovation was Chad's in 9/11. I just say my standing ovation. I'm just happy I got 2 of them. Because if you get 1, that's like, it's like, shut up, sit down, everybody. Shut up, sit down. But you get a second one, it legitimizes the first one. But all right, they don't hate me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and no one can ever take that away from you, Ray.
They could take it away. They could take it away. They could take it away. I'm not trying to hang on to it. I'll just be better next time. Next Hackamania, there'll be other Hackamania jokes. There'll be other Dabbleverse jokes to talk about, and I'll pick up a fucking pen and write them.
Yeah, well, they're doing Rochester too, so I guess they possibly could be doing Hackamania too. I like it. I'm down for it.
If I mean, Carl's gonna do. Dude, Carl's great. I don't care what anyone says. Like, I know it's like, WATP is fucking fantastic. I'm happy to be friends with Carl. I like the stuff they do over there, and yeah, he's gonna do my podcast soon. Again, yeah, it's all good stuff. It's all. Noga sending me. Noga, I love you, buddy. I think it's a fake you. I just got messages from. Yeah, this is podcast drama. This is podcast drama. podcast drama is one of my mods. Your
Definitely
standing
can't
ovation.
have super chats being blocked. That's for sure.
Yeah, your standing ovation was a Chad's 9/11. Yeah. Dude, Chad should be happy that I'm funny. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, Chad should be happy that I'm funny, and I would love for Chad to be hilarious. I would love for Chad to be funny. I want Chad to be good. I can't help but Chad stinks at comedy. That's not my fault. I want him to be good. And I want him to
okay, well, you run in a different crew, and he doesn't run in the same crew. He's think of the people he hangs out with they're separate from the people you hang out with. It seems like you're more
who
like
does he hang out with? Tony Mason?
Whatever. No, he opens for a bunch of people, dude.
Yeah, but I'm good for I'm decent friends with TJ Miller too. Like,
but do you open for him and shit? Like, I'm just saying, people he works with. Like,
I don't know
different than the comedians that you work with. Like, you guys don't seem to cross over much. So he just seems happy with the people he hangs out with. Whatever.
Well,
he doesn't want anything to do with you, apparently.
No, they don't know what he does. Like, they don't know that he like calls and if TJ Miller knew that Chad's calling my venues, that Chad's like calling my venues and fucking with it, TJ Miller would not be happy with that. You know what I mean? Like, Felicia likes Stanhope, and I'm cool with Stanhope. I'm cool with TJ Miller. If those guys knew that those guys are out there fucking with people's stuff, like that's like if someone I didn't know is like someone out of nowhere is like fucking with Mike Vecchione's bookings, they'd be like, that guy's a piece of shit, you know? So I don't know. I don't think they know that Chad's out there being Chad. You know, like I always said that too. Like, Florentine's only seen the best Chad. For years, I only saw the best Chad. I never saw a bad Chad. I just saw Chad that, like, every time shit would go wrong and people are like, dude, do you believe what Zumock did? And I'm like, no. And then I talked to Chad, like, they're fucking this bullshit, that bullshit. Like, that's the, like.
I thought you said Florentine thought it was hilarious when you told him the story about Chad being a shithead.
Yes. No, I mean, Florentine knows that. Yeah, about the whole getting kicked out of Side Splitters for the bachelor party. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, that's my guy. That's what he does.
Yeah. See, I thought maybe he already does have that reputation. They just kind of ignore it.
I don't think TJ Miller and Swartzen know that about Chad. But
or
then again,
or
unlike
some of these other famous guys,
I don't want to fuck it up with Chad. Like, I wouldn't want to be like fucking up for Chad in that regard. But I'm just saying, if people knew, they'd be like a little hesitant to be like, all right, this is, you know. And by the way, like, congrats for him getting TJ Miller and people like that on MLC. I tried a lot to get good comics on MLC, and they were like, yeah, we're good. You know? They're like, yeah, I don't need to be associated with that, because they knew the reputation of Brennan. The Brennan stink, as it's been called. Mumble Slam, mummer for 4 months. But why was Michael Dukakis even at Hackamania? Oh, making fun of my eyebrows. Yeah, it's always funny to me that, yeah, when I was a kid, people make fun of me for my eyebrows because they're big and bushy. And they would call me Michael Dukakis eyebrows. And then I didn't even know who the hell Michael Dukakis was. And then, like, it was years later, I was in high school, and I saw a picture of Michael Dukakis. I'm like, those sons of bitches. What a fucking witty seventh grader. Whoever called me Michael Dukakis eyebrows.
That kid picked up a pen.
Yeah. It's like, wow. That kid was very astute. Astute? I don't even know what astute means, but I think it means
that.
Someone that was on point with, I think that's what it means, on point, astute. But yeah, thank you, Mumble Slam. Thank you for being a month. By the way, no one's gifted memberships in a while here, but keep those membership tabs open in case somebody does. It's a shit show over here. It's, Al Spear 44, Melton still sucks.
Yeah, what'd you think of Melton? You got to hang out with them again.
I thought it was great, man. Here's the deal. That dude had so much shit on his plate. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that guy had some, like, not only did he book everything, set everything up, he was also running the streams, running the audio. That guy, like, wow. Just literally, no wonder why there's a hunchback. He puts everything on that back. He puts everything on that back where it's just like his back's it's gonna have a hunch with all that. Like, he literally, like, I mean,
looked like a turtle shell on his back from what I could tell.
Elspear, all your hate. I mean, him, Moody, and his team putting it together, like all the stuff, like literally like MacGyver last minute, like every little like thing that was wrong, like just on top of it, dude. He was like a one-man, I'm not going to say a one-man crew because there's 3 of them, and the way they just handled everything. It was
Except
one
for
of
the
those...
streaming. Other than that, they did great. The audio sucked. All the people had problems with their signing in. I don't know. They didn't get that fixed at the last second.
Really? I don't know if that's true because my God,
we just watched that clip. It sucked. The audio did.
All right. Well, my godparents watched it. My godparents, who could not be any less tech savvy, bought the Hackamania streaming thing to watch me, and they figured it out. And they're as old as can be. So they figured it out. So, did you get what I'm saying? Like, they're not tech savvy at all. They call me when there's tech issues. And yeah, I guess when they finally bought it, it was like someone was on stream at Hackamania. I don't know if it's about, but they were singing my praises. Like, she was just watching a podcast. So it had to be Saturday. And they were like, and my godmother's like, well, like, we didn't get to see your stuff, but yeah, everyone was singing your praises on what we saw. So she watched the podcast like Saturday afternoon. My godmother did. So it worked out for my godmother. So, and if she could figure it out, that's pretty impressive. If my godmother could figure it out, because they are not tech savvy at all. So the fact that she figured it out means it was working pretty decent. She just Googled Ray DeVito, Las Vegas, got Hackamania, bought the thing, and yeah, so she didn't even know.
She'll be glad to know she's not as dumb as you thought she was.
Yeah, Alfred. So yeah, no, Melton, he pulled it together, man. It was a great weekend, and everybody loved it, dude. Nobody there was disappointed. Like, everybody, like, literally couldn't have been any funner. Like, everyone had a great time. It was just a bunch of positive vibes. It was all, and here's again, dude, I wish Chad was good. I fucking want him to be funny. I want him to be fucking hilarious comic. Chad, write jokes about me. If they're funny, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to fucking love it. Please. I want you to be good. Please be good. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, I want you to be good, man. Just be funny. So many things. I mean, look at my super chatters. My super chatters are funny and make fun of me nonstop. And it's hilarious. Where's Mr. Rapey, Mr. Ray? Like, team up with him and write jokes about me, and you'll be fucking golden. Like, what are you doing? Just hating to hate? It's insane. Beloved chatter. Ray, you were in outer space for 4 hours after the edible, and at the end of the night, you said, it's starting to kick in, man. Come on, heroin needle. See what I'm saying?
Heroin needle Ray. There you go. It's better than Dimebag Daryl.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. Dude, Beloved Chatter is fucking hilarious. He's so fucking, like...
You should hire him to write jokes for you.
Oh.
He could be your ghostwriter.
But that is true. Yes, I was... Yeah, after I took the edible from Kafer, I didn't drink for like... it was 2.5 hours. I go, all right. I was high, but I was definitely high. But I was like, all right, people are gonna say I'm gonna be like gone. And I was like, I was high as shit, but I was like still with it. And I was like, all right, I just drank water nonstop. And then it was like, all right, after the 2.5 hours went by, I was like, all right, I'm pretty good. I'm coherent. So then I had a beer. So, which is a good thing, because here's the deal. Because of that, I probably only drank 7 or 8 beers that night. Where if that wouldn't have happened, I would have drank like 16 beers. Does that make sense? So the edible saved me from like 8 beers.
What are you saying? It saved you money or a hangover?
Hangover. Yeah, it's not. I'll be honest. The whole weekend, I probably paid for like 4 beers. Like I really didn't. Like everyone was so fucking generous and nice. Everyone was like wanting to buy me beers. It was Michael Langdon, Bentley. I'm gonna forget so many names, but Fair. Like every time, like he would go to the bars, like, what do you want? I'm like, I'm good. LL Cooley, like wouldn't let me buy a beer. Every time I wanted a beer, he's like, he's like, whatever you want, dude. It's like he was trying to get me to take it up a notch all the time. It's like, I'm good. Come on, do a shot. What are you, a pussy? Yes, I am a pussy. I am definitely a pussy. Yeah, everyone was super nice. Like it literally was just like it was fucking great. I can't. I'm so glad I went. You know, even though it cost me 4 gym memberships. Chad calling every venue I'm supposed to go to. I'm in Buffalo tomorrow night. I'm not going to name the venue because I want nobody.
Gonna meet up with the old stripper gal.
I don't know. VICI Small Wonder. Liam stinks. I agree with you. I don't know who this VICI Small Wonder is, but she gets it.
I think that was a TV show, isn't it? Small Wonder, Vicky.
Vicky Small Wonder, Liam stink. I agree with you.
It's a show.
I still like Liam, but yeah, he does stink. He's a troll.
How bad were the bed bugs you guys all got?
I got all kinds of them, man.
Genital, crabs. Did you guys get crabs and bed bugs, or just one or the other?
I got them all, dude. I got fucking crabs. I didn't. That's the other thing too, dude. Like if you're like I kind of want. All right, here's the other thing too. Like, so, I got to send these to fucking. I got to send these to. Oh, that's the thing. All right, Noga. Yeah, Noga. There's a fake you out there. We'll figure it out, Noga. It's a fake you. My apologies for any. I love you, Noga. But there's a fake Noga out there. So people that are like alerting me about a Noga, there's a fake Noga. It's not the Noga I love. I know a Noga, and I love my Noga.
My Noga.
We'll figure it out after the show. What the fuck was I gonna say? I have ADHD, as you can tell. What the fuck was I gonna say?
Were you talking about how drunk you got, how high you got, how many crabs you got, how many bed bugs you got?
No, but the oh no, that's what I was gonna say. So so Dr. Steve, who ended up doing the prostate exam for Rocco, so they're the ones that got me from the airport. That's Tukey. I'll stop. Tukey and Dr. Steve got me from the airport, and they were doing a prostate exam. Here's a pic. I got to send these to. I got to send those to Tukey. That's them getting ready for the. And they were going to give me one. And here's the deal: I need one, and I was thinking about getting one, but like I just didn't want to do it on that stage. Get what I'm saying? But if I can go back in time knowing I actually need one and he's an actual doctor that could figure it out, like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, it saves me money from going to the doctor's office to figure it out.
And you can say you got laid.
No, why would I say I got? Wow,
Prostate
you call that getting laid? No,
I wouldn't. I don't know what. I'm not going to judge. It's June. It's Gay Pride Month. What am I supposed to be out here telling everyone what they can and can't do? So did you guys do this in public, or did he go to a hotel room? How did that work out? Or did he just get out the gloves and the fucking lube right there and go?
No, it was on stage. It's Hackamania. I thought you watched Hackamania. I
said I didn't. I said I watched your set through MLC. That's the only thing I watched, honestly.
Yeah, no, I was a guest on Tuki's show.
I had other stuff going on, man. I had shows to do, other shit happening. Ozone, who's a good egg. I sent a video of you shaming women to Panera's corporate office. Jeez, come on. Ozone. Ozone's a friend of mine, too. This is a friend of mine doing that. Well, I mean, I sent video of you stealing milk when you're supposed to be getting coffee. I did that. I told him about your trick. I was like, you got to kick this guy out. He's scamming you every day with that fucking milk and cookie bit he does. Get him.
That's the other thing, too. At the Panera, everyone loves me at the Panera. I'm a very nice guy. I'm charismatic, as people will tell you from the... Yeah.
You don't call ladies fat at Panera, just Planet Fitness. That's the only place you yell at them. You fat bitch. Yeah, I might be one of these alts. You don't know. I might be Nate J 9674. You don't know.
That was also like a weird thing, too. I said a long time ago I had an alt Twitter account. I said that a long time. Who in this comedy / Dabbleverse world does not? Chad has alt accounts because he tweets himself like Adam remember when he replied to Bert Kreischer and he thought it was an alt account. It was him. He's like, yeah, Chad, you were right. It's from Chad Zumak to Bert Kreischer. Like, yeah, Chad, you're right. Bert does suck. And it was
get him, Chad.
It was from Sit Down Stomach.
100%.
That's fucking great. That's fucking great. Oh, Chad. Shut up, Chad. The legend who's here. Liam needs a shower and a woman. I don't think the shower's going to help him get a woman. Ray, it's awesome meeting you and hanging with you too, Jocktober Junkie. Dude, the whole thing. And also I met So Thorough Joe Burrow, who's starting to clip stuff, getting the clip, like in the clip game with My Lost Interest, who's fucking great.
There's 10 new ones that just started doing it last week. It's like everybody has decided to start clipping shit. It's insane.
But I gave So Thorough Joe Burrow a thing where I'm like, dude, you got to change your name. It can't be Joe Burrow. That's like if I started a channel called Michael Jordan Clips Things. Like, and then you put in Michael Jordan. It's not going to be my clip show. What are you looking at on your computer?
At least you would be the greatest clipper of all time. No, I fixed my outline so it's not sloppy.
Thank you. With the Compound Media. I appreciate it.
Oh, you recognize In the Hot Water?
Yeah.
I'm sitting in Aaron Berg's spot if it makes you feel any better. I'm not on the other side with the other host guy. Gino's his name.
No, Aaron's a man. I'm on his record label. Uncancelable Records, A Life Without Balconies. Go check it out. Beloved Chatter, you got a Borgo recording in Vegas. How generous. No, I was trying to get I thought it was going to be like them giving the horse racing thing because that's what it's supposed to be. So I recorded it and it was just them telling you how it went down. But I wanted to hear what it was supposed to be.
And they're off. Out in front immediately is number 8. She's a good gal. I'm not a good announcer, but
she's a good gal. Loves her mama.
Loves horse racing.
Loves horse racing and the mafia too. And he's a bad boy. Lost 2 of his toes, and he's a bad boy. For trying to get his sisters on podcasts, and now I'm free falling. It's a cold day. living in Borgo's condo. Misfit, thank you for being, wow. Misfit, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. Yeah, sometimes people give memberships, not lately. David Dago hasn't been around these parts in a while, but sometimes you keep them open, and Leo Gunn and David Dago will come around. They're not big fans of mine right now for whatever reason, but we're working on it. We're getting there. We're getting it together.
That's one hell of a profile pic.
The legend.
Wow, what up, legend? You the man.
Liam the Troll wasn't begging for Venmos on MLC. I wonder why. The only person that thinks Liam's a comic is Liam. Oh, so the legend's pointing out that he throws out his Venmo when he's on my show, but not when he's on these other shows.
Not necessarily the case. I have seen him shout it out on MLC before, but he doesn't do it every time like he does it every time here. I will say.
All right. By
he
the
probably
way,
tries to mind his P's and Q's a little more on MLC, is my guess.
By the way, if you want to give Liam money on Venmo, it's Ray-DeVito, and he will get all the money you send him at Ray-DeVito. And it goes right to Liam.
I'll give you a $5 super chat right now if you can fix your Chiron right now and get rid of the Hackamania thing.
I don't know how to. I appreciate you. I'm not that bright, dude. Come on, man. One step at a time. One step at a time, man. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Let me.
And no, you can't stop the show and watch a video on how to erase Chiron in StreamYard.
What's Chiron?
The scroll going across the bottom with all the information there. The thing scrolling across the bottom.
Oh, the Hackam. What do you want me to get rid of?
Hackamania.com Las Vegas, May 31st through June 2nd.
Yeah, I can get rid of that right now. You don't have to fucking give me any money, but I'll fucking do it right now just on principle.
I was just putting you on the spot, man. I was just seeing how technologically advanced you are. See if you're as good as your roommate, the lady roommate. She figured that shit out. I was putting you on the tech spot.
Who's my lady roommate?
The one that figured out how to get on a Hackamania and watch the live stream. The one you were telling me about. You're living.
I don't live in my godparents' basement. I said that as a joke. I don't live in my godparents' basement. But yes, my godparents did buy the Hackamania package because they. And I was like, but there you go. I got rid of it. Liam the Troll wasn't begging for Venmos on MLC. I wonder why. The only person that thinks Liam's a comic is Yeah, we got to fucking get Liam figured out.
Laid? Oh.
Misfit, have you discussed how Kafer dosed you yet, Ray? He didn't dose me. No, he let me know it was 100. He let me know it was 100. He didn't know. No, he let me know. And here's a good thing. It made me quit drinking for like 2.5 hours. So it was fine. But no, Kafer's a good egg. And not only that, I think he felt responsible to like babysit me. Like one day he was like, oh, he would come and check in on me like every 20 minutes. Yeah, no, he's a good man. He's a good guy. Brian Clowder gifted 1 Rock Bottom podcast members. Keep those members. Go to your tabs. Pow. Go to your tabs. Keep those memberships open. Thank you, Brian Clowder, who's a good egg. Everyone likes Brian Clowder. Oh, now here we go. I haven't even read it yet. But there's Mr. Ray, there's Beloved Chatter, and then there's this guy. Is some of the funniest fucking super chatters of all time. So I'm bracing myself for this. It could be at my expense, but here we go. One Furious F. Ray was sliding down Melton's Hunchback like a day in the kid park. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I gotta give it to you. One Furious F. This guy's fucking funny, dude. I gotta say, the funniest are Beloved Chatter, One Fierce F, and Mr. Rapey, Mr. Ray. Even though Mr. Rapey, Mr. Ray hates my guts. Also, speaking of which, Peter Sky Parker, I gotta unblock him. He's got a few accounts. Fucking cool as fuck this weekend. I'm a big fan of that guy. He's also good fans with LL Cooley. They're Peter Sky Parker. I love you, buddy. You can never be my agent again, but I do like you. I won't block you. I'm a douche for being sensitive about.
You have something in common with Gino. He blocked all of Peter Sky Parker's accounts too. He's a troublemaker in both your fucking chats.
Yeah, but he's a good guy.
Yes, he never gives me a bad time.
The legend. Good point, the legend. This is a fucking good point, dude. Why doesn't Liam read the free chat and interrupt constantly at MLC? Ray, you stand for nothing. You let that pig troll you. Now I know what Beloved Chatter means when he says, I tried. I got you, the legend. You're right. If he's on my podcast again, he's not reading the free chat. He's not reading the free chat. Like I said, like my problem with Liam is there stuff I would talk to him about online or offline. I'm saying offline. And I'm like, dude, I can't talk about this because of that. I can't talk about this because of that. And he immediately comes in and talks specifically about that. And it's like, you motherfucker. And then like people are like, well, why are you cutting him off? It's like, so I hear you, the legend. You're 100% fucking correct. I fucking 100% fucking feel you on all that shit. Trust me.
He got you to go over that half hour that one time and probably made you a bunch of money doing that shit.
No, I'm again, that's why I don't hate Liam, but like I do get it. He trolls me, but yeah, I do have to like lay down lines. Like, by the way, like when he like helps get me like sometimes he blocks super chats by saying we need some super chats coming in, and nobody wants to hear that. The second they hear that, they're like, that's poison. But yeah, I definitely set, like Liam is a friend of mine, and I tell him offline sometimes things I can talk about and things we can't talk about. And the second I say what I can talk about, he immediately is like, that's all I'm going to talk. It's like,
yeah, we won't talk about ED, buddy. Just like you told me, we shouldn't talk about it.
Thank you. Finally.
Oh shit!
Finally.
I'm sorry, man.
Finally, somebody gets it. We can't talk about ED, dude. That's too close to home. It's too close to home. Ray, Ray, use your favorite 5X movie, the chokehold on your troll. Your favorite sex move. Oh, because you can't say sex move. Use your favorite sex move, the chokehold on your troll. But the bigger hands for Liam's neck. I'm not into choking. I'm not in fact, I like it when a woman is like sexually the aggressor, when she's the more assertive one. I'm into that.
So you're submissive. You like a dominant, a dom. And I don't mean a guy's named Dom. You don't like a dom.
No, it's not that. It's more like I like the fact that it's like, okay, because I don't know about you, man, but like sometimes when like you're with a woman that you're with like the first or it's brand new, I don't want to feel like I'm the one initiating everything. I want her to feel like this is what she wants. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like...
Yeah, the other way, it seems like a rape.
Yeah, exactly. So I want her...
words, but...
Yeah. What did I tell you? I told you not to fucking say that word on any stream ever. You can't say that fucking word on streams, dude. Now I got to put this behind a fucking...
Oh, you can say that word. You can't
well,
say
don't
that
say
you're
it again.
going to do it to somebody. No, like you can't say you're doing the action. You can just say the word.
All right, stop saying the word. All right, fucking stop alluding to that word. Yeah.
You can allude to words too.
Well, you actually said it. You didn't allude to it. You were like, "Hey, here's this word. Let's fucking bring it." That's not on Sesame Street.
In the proper
this is
context.
fucking Sesame Street. But I do like it when a woman is like, just for the fact, like especially when you first start meeting a woman, where it's all her initiating everything because it makes it feel like, all right, this is not like I'm not the one initiating it. I want it to be like this is something that's she's into, if that makes sense. So I do like that.
Yes, it makes a lot of sense. They can grab my dick.
Yeah.
And yes. I like
now
when they
quit
lead.
saying that other word on my fucking stream, please.
I said it in the proper way. Jesus.
Jesus Christ. You're trying to get me canceled. G-Rob. Most funny people don't want to be a comic because pay is bad. That's true. That's true. The pay is bad. Thank you, G-Rob. G-Rob's a good egg. Legend. Get them big boy pants on and lay down some rules alpha style. No free chat reading. We're not doing free chat reading, dude. No interrupting, no Venmo begging alpha, no beta slot. Yeah, I don't like that either. You don't see Liam here today. You see fucking Quad, dude. He's a good man. Ray has crabs in his bushy eyebrows, and they also live with their crab godparents. Come on, man. Jesus. See, I like this. This is just funny, and it's like, please take shots at me, but do it in a funny way. Yes, I have bushy eyebrows, although I trimmed them. They would be way bushier. See how he does it? You could be hilarious, like One Furious F. He's a pretty fucking funny guy.
Yeah, I don't know about the crab godparents thing. I don't know how funny that was. But
That
Furious F is indeed hilarious. I will say that. No doubt about it.
Ray, you made $27,000 last year gross. Why are you not on Medicaid for a pre-prostate exam? Can I do that? Is that at Hackamania where you do that and then like just give you where you have to get your prostate exam and it's like Tuki's gonna give it to you and you have to be in Las Vegas on this date and it's gonna happen at this time? You're like, all right, it's my free. I'm on Medicaid. This is how it goes. I have to be here for this. And okay, where's the puppet? The puppet's gonna put its finger in my butthole. I gotcha. This is how it's got to go. Thank you, Borgo. It's a good day.
Was Bedabbler impersonating Gino again this weekend?
No. I think no one. Liam.
No, they're twins, dude. Like I'm sure you saw that before. That they almost are like identical looking in real life.
Good to know that after doing this terrible show for months, always last minute. All it takes is a $2 super chat for Ray to talk. Dude, you talk shit about me all the time, Liam. All the time. If anyone wants to send Liam money, his Venmo is Ray-DeVito. And he will definitely get it. And by the way, man, Liam was cool hanging out with Maddie, dude. I hung out with Maddie Goldberg, who's a big fan of this. He's a comic from New York City. Fucking good time at Hackamania. And Liam, you could have done my show if you were at Hackamania. But no. Instead, he decided to snipe me, that son of a bitch. SD187. Cryon Burrow is Tuki's illegitimate child. Wait a minute. So that would be... Chiron Burrow would be my grandchild.
I think it's Crayon. What is it? Crayon? Son of a bitch. It's not Chiron.
Wow. I have a grandchild. I didn't even know Tuki was my child, and now it turns out I'm a grandfather? Jesus. Come on, man.
Let me see. What is it? Cravon Martin. Not Cravon Burrow, I guess. Chiron. It's Cravon. Am I muted? What's going on here?
No, I hear you.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, I hear. Benedict Liam turned on you after all of you've done. Did he turn on me? I just saw the one super chat. I don't. No, Liam, I don't take this serious. Liam's a troll. I've known Liam for years. But he's a troll. I like the guy, but he's a troll. Liam, I know you're a troll. It's all right. I like Liam. Liam's like mad at me. Why didn't he talk about me in his stand-up set? Why would you be on my mind, buddy?
You brought him into the Devilverse. Now you got to deal with him.
Now he's all my guy. Now he's like
he's your guy.
BYB, dude, you didn't have stop it, dude.
I'm a man of my word. I do what I say. I say what I do.
Kevin puts my Venmo on bottom scroll and pays me. If I had money to pay you, Liam, and I have paid you before, if I had money to pay you, I would pay you. I'm poor as shit. I don't know what you want from me. If I had money to give you, and I have paid you before, I don't have money to pay you all the time. Borgo, Liam just wants us all to know about you buying alcohol for 14 in locker room. Like, that's not true. Did Liam really say that? Liam, first of all, that's not true. And Liam, you're a piece of garbage for saying that if that was you. But I don't believe Liam. Yeah, Borgo. No,
you didn't buy him alcohol. You just flashed your penis at him to threaten him.
All right. Goodbye, Quad. I mean, what the? No, there were kids in locker rooms drinking. Yeah, stop it. But no, there's kids that hang out in the gym in New York City that like drink beers because that's like where they can drink beers. And it's stupid. I don't know why they let them do it. It should be not allowed. But yeah, they will like let them do it. I don't think they let them do it. It's just like no one's getting paid enough to be like, get the fuck out of here. I think that's what it is. If that makes sense. Liam, next. But if Liam really said that, Borgo, Liam, if that was you that really said that, Borgo, you said that, that's fucked up, dude. Like that's stupid. Like I don't need that shit in my life. I don't need that fucking shit, dude. Yeah, you're not that important that I would put up with that shit at all. Like that's not fucking cool at all. The legend. Next time you're on MLC, interrupt constantly, read the free chat constantly, and shout out your Venmo. Read super chats ahead of time before KB sees them. Also, you're disrespectful troll. All right, the legend coming in at Liam. They're fighting in my chat. Get him, the legend. Get him. But if Borgo is right with this, Liam, that's garbage, dude. That's some garbage fucking move. Like the other stuff is all just jokes, but if Liam actually did say this on another show, fuck you, Liam. I mean, seriously, if you really did say that, Liam, go fuck yourself, dude. That's not fucking cool at all. If you said that shit, go fuck yourself, dude. Like, don't even fucking text me. If you said that shit, dude, fucking goodbye. You're out of my fucking life. That's a piece of shit move. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if someone actually said that, like, go fuck yourself, dude. Like, it's not fucking cool. Go graduate from film school when you're fucking 58. See how that works out for you. You're literally gonna graduate and be like 20 years older than Harvey Weinstein. Fucking good luck with that.
But he'll have missed all the sexual issues.
He's gonna miss out on everything. Like if
he skipped the whole Me Too movement, so maybe he was smart after all.
Now, if Borgo's lying about this, that's one thing. But if he's not lying about it, dude, go eat a fucking dick, dude. I don't need you in my life if that's the shit.
Borgo, if you're lying about this, I hope you lose 2 more toes, buddy.
Ray, if Quad strikes your channel, I'll send you the $20 per day you net from. All right, this could be Borgo just fucking. I don't know, Borgo.
You don't know Borgo trolls people?
Yeah, that could be Borgo trolling me. If that's Borgo trolling me, Borgo, I'm gonna take away your fucking 7th toe. You're gonna be stuck with only 7 toes. I'm gonna take away your 3rd toe. That's what I'm gonna do. You want a toe? I'll get you a fucking toe. Wouldn't that be great? It was all based on Borgo, just Borgo being an asshole and fucking people's live streams, and they took away his toe like Big Lebowski. Come on, Borgo. I like you, Borgo. Even though you troll the shit out of me. Jesus Christ.
We don't believe in anything.
Fucking come on.
We're nihilists.
Stalin, 19. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? I don't get that reference, but thank you. Mr. Rapey,
I think he wanted
Mr.
you
Rapey.
to start singing. Maybe that's what he wanted.
I don't know, man.
You don't know Sesame Street? You know it. Come on.
Yeah, well, I mean, we all know Sesame Street. Grover, fucking Near and Far, Big Bird. We all know it. We all love some Sesame Street. The legend. Also, Liam likes to tell the chat to send super chats. No one wants to hear that. It has the opposite effect. Troll on troll, fat fit. Yeah, I also said that to Liam too. I'm like, don't tell people. The second you tell people to send super chats, they don't do it. Like, yeah, that's a troll move. Like, I've said that to Liam too. Like, dude, fucking stop. Don't
You
send.
didn't read beloved chatter's super chat, by the way.
Oh, I will.
We pulled it up, didn't read it though.
Mr. Rapey, Mr. Ray. Mr. Rapey, Mr. Ray. I like him even though he hates my guts. Mr. Rapey, Mr. Ray. Beloved Chatter is a good egg. I love, by the way, that picture of me on Twitter where I'm sitting there writing jokes that I'm going to say. And again, there's a bunch of jokes I left out when I wanted to rant about the Dabbleverse. That's what I was writing down. People like looked at that thing on my sock. It was a joint given to me. Allegedly, maybe it was Beloved Chatter that gave him the joint. I don't know, but that's what that was in my sock. Was a joint. That's all I'll say. He took the picture, but that's what was in my sock. Was it's a plastic container with that was there. But dude, there was a lot of fun. It was a pre-roll. Yeah. Troll on troll, fat victim. Also, Liam, let's tell the free. No one wants to hear that. It's the opposite effect. Troll on troll. Yes, we. Borgo, my 35-year-old son that delivers pizza, is on Medicaid. He gets $1,500 per month from his dead mom's estate too, and still qualify. Damn, Gina. I didn't know all that, man. Damn, Borgo, the legend. It's not okay to be a troll, especially a fat troll. Pay Liam for what? Liam accuses you of things with a little boy. Also, that's okay. Dude, if Liam did that, that's fucked up. Like, Liam.
And they're not little boys either, right? They're teenagers. Come on. Get it right, legend.
Stop. All right, stop. Well, let's not talk. I'm just reading the super chat. But yeah, Liam. Yeah, dude. Liam texted that to Chad, and Chad sent it to me. All right, dude. Well, this is the end of Liam on this show. It sounds like that's the end of that. Borgo's right. I heard him say it several times. Liam thinks it's funny. It's not funny. Liam, nothing you say is funny. Wow, a lot of Liam. And I get it. I see Liam. I mean, I know Liam trolls me, but if he's like trolling me in more ways too, dude, yeah, then Liam should embrace the darkness and fade away.
I see a fat comic and I want him to turn black.
Dude, I've never apologized to you, Liam. Anytime we talk offline, it's you apologizing to me for shit you said online that you never should have fucking said. So fuck you, dude. Like, fuck you for this, dude. Every time you apologize, it's you apologizing to me, not me apologizing to you. It's you apologizing to me for shit you said that you weren't supposed to say. So, yeah, dude. All right. Go on with yourself. Yeah, and when I have, like, friends of ours from the past on the podcast, don't worry. I'm not going to bring you up. But, yeah, dude. Yeah, go troll elsewhere. It's a beloved chatter. Is this a bad time to announce that Carlos, Liam, and I are starting a 24/7 channel covering you? Borgo Chandler vaping have invested heavily. Oh,
yes.
God.
Let me guess, you're going to call it the Beloved Network?
Yeah.
The Beloved Network.
Yeah. If I'm getting trolled, man, like...
What do you mean if? What do you mean
I'm getting trolled.
You are getting trolled.
I never mind him trolling me because, like, I knew it.
It's like the game Clue. You're just trying to figure out who's trolling you.
No,
Liam with the candlestick in the library. I know it was him.
No. Yeah,
It was Liam with the drumstick in the kitchen.
Yeah, I always knew he was trolling me, and like he's always been a troll. Like even back in his New York City days, like being weird. And again, I don't fucking hate the guy, but at the same time, it's like I got no time for that dude. And the fact that he's like thinks it's like hilarious, like doing weird shit. Like I literally would talk to him offline, like, "Hey man, I can't talk about this because this. I can't talk about this because of this." And the second I would say that, he'd immediately come on like blah blah blah. I'm like, motherfucker. It's like people like, "Hey, why do you go on the show if he's like kicking you off or like silencing you?" It's like because he's talking about exactly what I said you can't fucking talk about. So like he does that on purpose. And
You
at
can't
first,
trust those alt comics, man. That's what it is.
yeah.
At first, what?
No, at first like kind of funny, but like after a while, it's like, all right, dude, I get it. It's funny. Is this a bad time to announce that Carlos, Liam, and I are starting a 24/7 channel covering you, Porco, Chandler, and Babe. By the way, like Chandler's a good. I will always love Chandler, and I will always love you. And vaping's still around, just not around as much.
Beloved, if you're looking for other people to join your network, yeah, just hit me up, buddy.
He will also troll me 24/7.
Might have some free time coming up.
Chandler's the fucking man, and vaping is like no one's a bigger. I think it just got too weird for vaping with all this shit about people like fucking with each other. Like I think that's where vaping was like, I don't want to deal with this shit. Like it got weird when people like calling places you go to and shit. And it's like, all right, it got a little too real, if that makes sense.
It's unfortunate. Vaping Dago was a good egg, as they say.
He's still a good egg. He's in Northeast Ohio. So I will, yeah. He's invited to anything I ever do. VIP to everything. Borgo. Everyone in the chat is starting to a protest at their local Panera starting Friday until you are banned for fat shaming and Quad's comments over creepy locker room behavior. Oh, God.
I get it. We don't have a Panera here, or I would join in, but there isn't one in the town I live in. So,
one fear stuff. Ray Liam also said you have a fake dentures for comedic effect. I need dental insurance. I do have dental insurance. I don't take myself up on it, but I should get like a cleaning and stuff. But thank you, One Fear Stuff. One Fear Stuff's a good egg. You know who's a good egg? Ozone. Ozone became a YouTube member. I didn't know you weren't before, Ozone. Ozone also, he gifted 10 Rock Bottom Podcast. Keep those fucking tabs open. Fuck yeah, dude. That's fucking awesome. Is that you that says I got to get rid of that W and hashtag X2F?
Yes, that is me.
I have no idea how to do that.
Yeah, it's a little deeper in the back end, but it's something you can fix easily.
I have no idea how to do that. But Ozone,
you won't give me the keys to your castle, or else I'd already fixed it for you.
Yeah,
I won't even Carlos danger you.
Yeah, what's going on with this Noga thing? I gotta talk to Noga offline, like the stuff going on. I don't know what the fuck happened. And so tomorrow I'm going to Buffalo. I guess I'm going to Buffalo. I'm going
Noga
to
says
Buffalo.
deeper in the back end, question mark. No, that's not. That's not what I meant, Noga. Don't take me out of context, you son of a gun. Where are you going tomorrow?
Buffalo. I'm gonna go to Buffalo. I got a show. I'm doing a show there tomorrow night.
Any good strippers in Buffalo?
Come on, man. Let's leave.
All right.
Yeah.
Bad joke. But the guy's here too, so I thought I was just fucking around.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But yeah, I don't like people like. I still do talk to that lady, and by the way, that lady was fine with people like doing that, but like I didn't know. Do you get what I'm saying? It's more like
potential customers.
Yeah, she's a nice lady. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. Well, I won't say all strippers are nice ladies, but whatever.
I'm not saying. Let's just say a lady friend, and who knows?
Lady of the night friend.
Borgo, when was your last teeth cleaning? I have some stories. Literally, like 5 years ago, I need a teeth cleaning, and I need to like just get them checked. You know what I do have, Borgo? Because I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth too hard, so I have like receding gum lines, and I gotta like purposely not brush as hard. So I do have, and then when my gums get sensitive, that mouthwash that you buy, it's like $15. That mouthwash at like CVS for like that special care thing. It really does work where it like helps your teeth and gums feel better. So that's kind of what I've been relying on. But no, I need a teeth cleaning, and but I brush my teeth like 3-4 times a day. But that's hence why I have receding gum lines. But yeah, I got to get that cleared up, Borgo. But thank you for looking out for me. So is Borgo looking out for me? I don't know. It's
What's
a
worse,
love-hate.
receding gum lines or hairlines?
Well, my hairline's sadly in place. My hairline's looking good. But dude, I slept fucking just 3 hours today, man. So I left Vegas at midnight last night. I didn't sleep on the flight to Chicago. I couldn't. I can't sleep on planes. And then the flight to Cleveland, I got in at 11. I got here. I slept like 3.5 hours. And I purposely didn't want to sleep more. So I feel pretty good. I feel pretty decent. I'm going to go to bed here in a little bit. And then I'm going to get up tomorrow and go to Buffalo. That's what I'm going to do. So what's going on with you, man?
Do they have soldiers in Buffalo?
Buffalo soldiers.
What's
like
going
on?
The Duke of the Dabbleverse is coming on BYB tomorrow. I mean, big stuff. Big stuff is happening over there.
Stuttering John. What's going on in Stuttering John's Lake before we wrap up? Let the people know.
I mean, we've been going after the Shoolies hard for buying stuff, views, etc.
You can't control that, man.
Trouble.
Like people are buying me views. You can't help if someone buys you views.
They've been buying Stuttering John views while we've been doing the shows lately. It's fucking hilarious. Like,
how do you know it's Shuli Network? I mean, people have been buying me views. I don't think it's a Shuli Network buying me views.
Correct. It could be anyone. We assume it would be them, but you're right. It could be anyone.
Anyone could whoever bought me views was not the Shuli Network. And so I had Joey C on my podcast and at Hackamania, and he was showing the scars where he got stabbed. They were like all in the arms. He got stabbed like 13 times in the arms.
Defensive wounds.
Yeah. And then also
meth is a crazy drug.
But also, like, what's going on, like, we talked about the Shuli Network, and here's the deal. I don't hate the Shuli Network at all. I'm thankful for being on there. It's all fine. But my problem was, like I saw that they asked David Allen Greer to be on the Shuli Network, and he declined. And every time I would be on there as a guest, the BS show, Uncle Rico, whatever the hell I was, number one, I never got paid. And no, do I give a shit? I don't give a fuck. Also, people at Hackamania were wearing retard t-shirts. It's the number one selling shirt on the Shuli Network. Was the number one selling shirt was my shirt. I didn't get a dime of that, dude. I didn't get a fucking dime of it. Remember the whole thing about me like grilling steaks? On the 4th of July last year, and I was supposed to get steaks if I grilled. I didn't get any steaks. I didn't get a dime for the number one most popular rustic cucks. I also never got a dime. I never got a dime for any of the retard t-shirts. And also, like, it's not Zenhauser and Levy, but it was always Mike Morse and Shuli that would talk down to me the second I was on any Shuli Network show. And it was like, yeah, so last time I was on it, I was like, I'm not doing this, dude. Like, I'm not doing this. When they started like, well, you need to apologize, you need to do this. It's like, yeah, so whatever reason, man. And it's a shame Because what happened at Hackamania is what I would like for the Dabbleverse to be. Just like people coming together and everyone like rise up together, if that makes sense. Like the way Gas Digital does it and they support each other and shit, that would be great. But the Dabbleverse, for some reason, is not fucking built that way. I think Hackamania is a start of it with like WATP, NLO, Dixon show, the Dick Masterson show, like a thing where like people like try to build each other up. That'd be great. And it was so much fun. It felt, as someone who's done Skankfest 3 times in New York City, it had that same type of vibe. It was just a lot of love. It had a Skankfest vibe to it. I can't say the same about Pottstown. Pottstown did not have that Skankfest vibe. Hackamania had the Skankfest vibe, if that makes sense. And that's a great vibe to have. So I thought it was awesome. I thought it was great.
I got one of your shirts sent to me in the mail by none other than Teamster Tim. Sent me a box full of t-shirts. One of them,
Liam, by the way, real quick, by the way, our friends, I got our friends at Cancel appearing on this. Fuck you, Liam. Liam, fuck you, dude. All right, I'm fine. I don't need you, dude. Quit being a fucking troll. All right, goodbye, dude. I don't. No one takes you serious, Liam. Did you try to bring your hot dog on the plane? No, I ate all my hot dogs before I went there. So what were you saying now? Teamster Tim sent you what?
T-shirt, Rock Bottom Podcast T-shirt, an older one. He sent me a box of T-shirts, but one of them was a Rock Bottom Podcast.
So he didn't want his Rock Bottom T-shirt anymore?
He sees you on his couch all the time. I think that's enough.
Yeah. Victor Mature. Ray, we're in Buffalo. I'm just north of the border. Hit me a message on Twitter. I'll let you know tomorrow because I got to find out where I'm going. There's another reason why I have to be in Buffalo, but I'm just going to do a comedy show while I'm there as well, Victor Mature. But yeah, you're welcome to go. But I'm going to headline a show at a venue in Buffalo very soon, regardless. So that would be the show. Like tomorrow, I'm just doing like 10 minutes on this show. But thank you, Victor Mature. Ozone Rock Bottom Podcast is on fire.
I think he's chipping you. I think he's making that up. I don't know. It looks similar though.
He is chipping me. Ozone's a good egg. I fucking love Ozone. Borgo, does quads we not work? Asking for a friend. Talk about your penis.
I may have even used it this last weekend. Believe it or not. Dreams can come true. It can happen to you.
Is that why your dog is barking?
Nah, they're outside. I just figured your dog's like, probably. Yeah, I'll let them in if we're gonna go for a while, but otherwise I'll just leave them out for the next 10 minutes. Barking.
You failed the steak audition. No, they were never gonna give me fucking steaks.
Yeah, after you went through the whole trouble of building a barbecue, right?
Liam, I know the Booker and Buff will sleep in tomorrow.
Didn't you build a barbecue? But yeah, you sucked
did. 4th of July.
You suck at barbecuing. I saw.
It was great. What are you talking about, dude?
Okay, it sucked. But okay, I'll just say you think it was good. Good enough. I barbecue fucking 10 million times in my life. I saw what you did. It wasn't.
What are you talking about? I cooked all the meat. It was fucking great. It was gone like in 15 minutes. Everyone ate it. Fucking Elise and the chicks went upstairs for like 25 minutes to like fucking talk about girl shit, and then they missed out on like they literally went upstairs and Gooch ate like 2 of the steaks himself. He just like ate 2 of the fucking 8 steaks. So it's like he's like, all right, no one else is here.
Extra? See, another mistake.
I had a bunch of stuff, but it was all taken care of.
I'm not coming to your barbecue. If you invite me to a barbecue, I'm just not going to come. Just now you know why I'm not showing up to your barbecue, even if you invite me.
That was 4th of July, dude. It was fucking dope, man. We had a great time. Come on.
I have a Traeger. I'll invite you to a proper BBQ if you ever come out on the West Coast.
If you go looking back at it, do you wish you would have went to Hackamania?
No, I always wanted to go. That's one of the few things I've actually wanted to go to. here in the last couple of years, but it wasn't in the cards, but
dude, it was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, if they do it next year, I'll say right now I will be there. As long as cars and everything are working. As long as I'm in good health and my vehicle's working good, I'll be there, guaranteed next year.
Dude, it was. I mean, it was so much fun. It was fucking awesome, and everybody that was there was great. It was just insane. I don't know if you saw after the comedy show. I think it was Liam was stream sniping on MLC, trying to like get me to like answer my phone, and just like I just gave my phone to like the crowd, and the crowd just walked around with the phone, just like I guess yelling at Brennan, which was fucking which is beautiful. It was a good time. It was a good time, man. It was
your phone went crowd surfing.
Yeah, I didn't even know where my phone was at the end, and I lost my notebook on the night. I lost my notebook. I don't know where the hell my notebook ended up, but there's nothing in there. I told Melton, if my notebook shows up, just throw it away. You don't got to mail it back. It was just a bunch of like jokes, like half-ass ideas that like were whatever. So there's nothing insanely important in that notebook. But yeah, so somewhere in the archives, there is my notebook from that night, because I pick up a pen and I write jokes.
Until you see your entire set from that notebook on Jimmy Fallon show.
No, there's no
spoken by Liam. No, I'm just...
yeah, fucking yeah. Liam will fucking steal the jokes, but it was a fucking great time, man. Like, it really was. I can't. I mean, let's say I didn't have a great set. I would still say it was a fucking awesome time. But yeah, it was. Yeah, just like so many people happy to see me. Like so many people that were like, yeah, it was pretty cool.
I won't start reading your free chat after that comment.
Don't read my... Yeah, no free chat. I
think we're brutal.
all cut up. They can... That's why it's free.
They're chipping you, Ray. They're chipping me, Ray.
Someone's got a chip. All right, that's our show, man. What do you want to plug, man? What's coming on? So you got SJ on tomorrow?
Yeah, I got SJ on tomorrow and whatever. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern. Sunday, 5 o'clock Eastern. Always good all the time.
Yeah, you would have really dug Hackamania, man. Seriously, it was fucking great time. I
think I would have. Next year.
Yeah. It was, I thought it was going to be good, but it was better than what I expected. You know, if that's a thing. It was like, it was a lot of fun. And it, like I said, it had a Skankfest vibe to it. You know, it was like half the people that would have been at Skankfest, like as far as like, but it reminded me of like early days Skankfest. It was fucking, everyone loved you. And like I said, was also fun. Like some people came out that like were fans of podcasts. I like didn't even know Dabbleverse shit. And they knew who I was, just like people mentioning me on other podcasts. Like I didn't know like Norman and Liz mention me on Tuesday with Stories as much as they do. But like, oh, you're Ray DeVito. You're the guy that they talk about. And it was, yeah. So it was fucking cool as shit.
Bathhouse with Danny. Yeah, dude, you're on some shows people would know about.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. All right. I love everybody, man. This will be on Patreon, patreon.com/Ray DeVito. Also, become a member. Fucking Ozone hooking it up for you punks. You fucking punks. Shout out to the legend. All right, I love everybody. Maybe even Liam, but a little less Liam than I used to. All right, peace.